Okay, before my surgery, I thought I'd get one last test in. So I picked this. This is part of the Buck Christmas set, one of the two that they have out this year that I found anyway. I had no idea what steel it was. It's a model 203. I couldn't find any information about it whatsoever. So this is definitely a huge surprise as far as testing goes. There's always surprises in testing. You never know what's going to happen, what the outcome's going to be. This is definitely one of those times. I don't know if there's going to be anything that's going to top this, honestly. So, like always, I taped off 1 1/4 inches of blade. Used that for the whole test. I used right in the center right here. I don't remember what I said in the previous video. I measured it again just to be sure, and it varies between 15 and 16 thousandths behind the edge. I know the spot I used in the center here is 16 thousandths. So I started cutting with it. And I figured, being made in China, can't hide that it, you know, I didn't know what to expect for results. I figured it would be rather low. I got to 100 cuts, and it was like I was still making the very first cut. Got to 200 cuts. It wasn't slowing down. I figured maybe it was, you know, being from China, it was 9CR18. Maybe it was going to do around what VG10 does. No. When it passed up BD1 and AUS10, you know, well into the 500 cut range, I didn't know what to think. I didn't know what was going on. I mean, I checked the edge. It was still sharp. I mean, it still sliced paper fine. It cut fine. When I passed D2, you know, or when I matched D2, 750 cuts, you know, I really thought something was going on then. I didn't even notice it begin to slow down until I hit 1,000 cuts through 8-inch tall cardboard, the same cardboard I've been using for every test I've done so far. At 1,000 cuts, I started noticing a little bit more resistance was needed to get through the cardboard. I called the test, the first one, at 1,261 cuts through 8-inch tall cardboard. So I thought maybe it was a fluke, you know, I didn't know what to think. So I had plenty of cardboard left. I ran the test again. You know, sharpened the knife, ran the test again. Same spot in the center. Sharpened it the same way, stropped it the same way. Second test, through 8-inch tall cardboard, 1,283 cuts. So now I had two tests that I didn't know what the hell was going on. I ran it a third time because at this point the results didn't add up. You know, it's a $20 Christmas set from Walmart. I ran a third test. Third test, 1,277 cuts through 8-inch tall cardboard. There's only one thing I can think. I don't know what knife factory these are made in China. I don't know if anyone would be able to find out. I mean, maybe someone knows, but I don't. The only thing I can think is the same factory these are made in makes some other knives, and the wrong steel was set up to make this particular run of knives. I don't know if it's all the knives, but 3 tests don't lie. I'm not sure how long it would take to cut 1,200 pieces of cardboard on camera, but just to prove a point, I really think after my surgery and I'm feeling better, I'm gonna make a video and run this again for a 4th time, just to show what it does through cardboard. I am also, as soon as I make this video, I did see one late yesterday afternoon. They have another set exactly like this at my Walmart still. I'm gonna pick it up, I'm gonna sharpen it the same way, and I'm gonna run the test on that one. I'm gonna see if the results are any different. The small knife that comes with the set, I'm also gonna sharpen it up the same way, strop it the same way, run the test on the small knife, and see, was it just the bigger knife when they did that run of knives for the Christmas set? Was it just part of the bigger run for the Christmas set? Was the whole run with the wrong steel? Maybe the steel was mismarked at the factory and they all got run with the wrong steel. All I know is I have no other data points to compare this to, because the particular cardboard I'm using, I've only done budget steel testing with it so far. You know, I only did the Gerber Gator in 154 cm because it went down to $27 at one point on Amazon. It's still under $50 right now, and that was the only reason I threw it in. It did around 810 cuts. So, I'm not sure what steel it is. I have no idea, but I do know that it'll do well over 1,200 cuts through double wall, 8-inch tall Georgia Pacific cardboard. Did it 3 times, like I said just a minute ago. No matter how long the video is, I'm gonna run the test on camera so that I can put out a video showing that that's actually what it did do. I still don't know what the steel is. I have no idea. I don't know if I have the means to even get it sent out. You know, maybe I'll get in contact with LTK and see if he can get this sent in with a batch of knives he has, get it Rockwell tested, and maybe get an idea of what the steel is to the guy he's been sending it to, that's been scanning it with the gun, that tells the chemistry of the steel and what it is. But either way, I can't say if all these sets are good. If you see one for $19.99, it might not hurt to grab it. I will update. I'll update if I find a second set. I'll make another video today showing that I did secure a second set, to go ahead and run a second knife and see if it also does as well as this one did. But that's all I got for now. I appreciate your time, and thanks for watching.